All right, welcome back. So let's continue our journey straight away. I know how expensive your time is, and I don't want to waste any of it. So let's dive straight into it. So, what is DeFi anyway? If you never heard about it or you just know something, let's make this very simple, okay? DeFi stands for decentralized finance. That may sound complicated, but it really isn't, okay? Traditional finance is what you already know. Bank holds your money, banks control your access to money, banks decide what you earn, what kind of interest, so to speak, they are paying to you. We all know that in most cases it's non-existent unless you have a private banking accounts, and banks decide what you are allowed to do in the system. Besides that, you don't have much control, so to speak, right? So traditional finance covers everything we do right now, everything the banks do, lending, borrowing solutions, investments, traditional financial assets, right? Markets, stocks, equities, ETFs, commodities, even crypto, everything. If you buy a crypto through ETF, for example, you are actually participating in traditional financial system, right? Now, DeFi flips that system. And in DeFi, you become the bank because there is no bank manager, no approval process, no opening hours, and most importantly, no middleman. So you are able to do what the banks been doing for many years with your money. You're able to do that yourself with your own money and become your own bank, build your own infrastructure. So instead of a bank, DeFi uses what's called a smart contract. And a smart contract is just a piece of code that acts like a financial machine. So you put money in, it follows fixed pre-made rules, and it gives you a result. And what's so special about a smart contract? Well, no human can change it, no bank can block it, and no government can freeze it, so to speak. So if you participate in DeFi, you are participating in a smart contract world. So the whole system is governed by code, the code that you cannot modify or change. It's not that a developer of the protocol or something can manipulate it after it's being deployed. There are certain scams and fraudulent protocols, of course. Everyone is trying to use some sort of a hacking stuff to get access to your money. But if you use time and battle tested protocols, there is nothing to worry about, right? It's the same as a bank getting hacked. Because currently, these days, the biggest DeFi protocols, they hold more money than most banks even. We are talking about tens and tens of billions of dollars in assets, right? So the code is what governs it all. And because it's permissionless and trustless, you are in a full control. You can deploy the money at any time. You can withdraw the money at any time. You are in a total control. So there are no centralized entities that are able to say, no, you cannot get your money back, or no, you will not claim your earned fees or yield. There is nothing like that. So DeFi is basically financial markets on a decentralized manner. Okay? So why should you care, first of all, right? Well, first of all, because in the traditional system, your money sits in a bank and loses value to inflation because no bank is paying you more interest than the inflationary rate. If you hold assets, that's a different story. But if you just have some money in your bank account, the bank is using that money to make endless amounts of money for themselves and the system in general, but not for you. So you are being left with pretty much the same amount of money, but less valuable money every single day, week, month, whatever. So in DeFi, your crypto doesn't have to sit idle. If you bought some crypto, especially XRP, right, and you were holding it in your wallet for years, well, that's a pretty old strategy as well. Because, well, all you do is buy some crypto and wait for the price to go up, which is a pretty beginner's type of element. Look at the richest people on earth, right? Or just successful, financially successful people, right? They're not just holding their stocks, the companies or assets, right? They're borrowing against it. And they use the borrowed money, which is, by the way, tax-free. They use the borrowed money to buy more assets, to spend the money, to reinvest the money, etc. by borrowing against their assets. So they never sell their assets. They only want to be borrowing against them, right? Their assets are not sitting idle. They are working for them by unlocking liquidity, right? Or earning some sort of a yield. The same can happen in crypto, in DeFi, with your assets, whether you hold XRP or anything else. In crypto space, you are able to actually utilize this. And while you wait for the price appreciation, right, you are able to use that, borrow against it, use borrowed capital to deploy into the liquidity pools and build cash flow business, etc. Okay? So DeFi, your crypto doesn't have to sit idle. It can work for you. It can generate yield for you that you can claim every single day, minute, week, month. You are in control, and it can produce cash flow. I've been doing that myself for years. I believe you saw my YouTube channel. That's why you're here. You saw maybe some articles about me or something. I'm utilizing DeFi left, right, and center across multi-chains, multiple protocols, etc. And this is specifically for XRP because XRP holders are really living a bit of a different lifestyle in crypto, so to speak, right? We've been locked from any opportunities for years, and I know how it feels because I'm really heavily invested in XRP. I know what it's gonna be doing, right? If you've done enough research, I assume you know as well. And not being able to use it for our own advantage rather than just holding it and wasting so much potential on generating more money while we wait for XRP price appreciation is really uncomfortable, to say the least. But now it flipped. Now we can use our XRP to participate in DeFi, even though I am a major holder of many other crypto assets that I've been using in DeFi for many years. Finally, I can say that you can do the same with XRP. And most importantly, you stay in control the whole time. You own the wallet, you own the keys, and you control the funds, right? It's not that when you deploy to some sort of a DeFi protocol, you give your money to them. And by them, I mean some sort of a team, company, centralized entity that says thanks and they will pay you something in return or whatever. No. Yes, you send the money from your wallet to a smart contract that is deployed on that DeFi protocol, but you are in a total control, right? They cannot freeze it, they cannot cancel it, reject it, or something like that, right? You deploy today, you can withdraw the next minute or the next week, month, year, doesn't matter. There is a code that governs it, and the yield, the percentage yield that you are getting is also coded dynamically based on activity on the pools, activity on the utilization rate of the pools, how the money is moving. So if, for example, you have more money in a lending pool than the currently demand is, you will get less returns and borrowing will become cheaper. However, if you have loads of borrowing happening at the same time, and there is not much capital, free capital left in the pool, the APIs will increase because the protocol automatically incentivize new money to come in by offering higher yield, which also makes borrowing more expensive. So some people may actually come back and repay the loans if it doesn't make any sense to hold them because it's getting too expensive. So all of those formulas are dynamically changing, but those are governed by the code. No one can actually come and modify it to remove the yield or something, right? Because this is the biggest thing I've noticed across beginner DeFi investors. They don't understand the idea that nobody can actually change that. It's not like you deploy money into Coinbase or Binance, all of those centralized entities, and if your money sits there, well, it's not your money. It's the same as you would hold your money in the bank. There is a centralized entity. They have the right to reject the withdrawals, to ask you for documents and KYC stuff, to not pay you the yield or something that you earned. They have the right because they essentially hold the keys. They hold your money. But in DeFi, you are in a total control. And you may think that, is it actually safe? Short answer, yes. Very safe. Much safer than any centralized entity that exists. On the other hand, we will dive deeper where I will explain to you how to make it as safe, right? Because trust me, there are many bad actors trying their best through emails, phishing scams, wallet connection scams, copying the websites of the actual protocols, everything, etc., to steal your money. But all of that will be covered, the safety element will be covered in a specific lesson where we go about safety, okay? So, that's the core idea of DeFi. You don't give your money to the bank. You become your own bank. And you plug it into a system that works for you, not against you. And in this course, you are not learning how to gamble or you are not learning how to trade the markets. No, we don't do that. We don't need to predict what's going to happen in the markets, whether it's going up or down. We don't need to do that. You are learning how to use DeFi safely to turn your sitting crypto into working crypto, build passive income source where all it takes for you on a daily basis to check out the protocols, adjust the ranges, liquidity provision ranges if needed, and stay in full control of your money. So that's what DeFi is. And now that XRP can finally be used inside DeFi, this becomes even more powerful because I know myself from so many years of experience and holding XRP. XRP holders are one step above of the majority of a random degen trading and holding crypto. So I know how valuable your time is. I know that you did your research and there are certain reasons why you hold XRP, especially if you've been holding this for years. And trust me, I've been here myself. I'm still here, still holding the same thing, but at least now I am using it safely to unlock me even more opportunities to generate money while I'm waiting. So you can do the same thing, okay? So I will walk you through everything step by step. You will learn everything, how to do it safely, how to manage everything. And by the end of the course, you will have a full-on knowledge and experience to actually go ahead and make your first yield from your XRP yourself. So once again, thank you, and I will see you on the next lesson.